Good evening everyone, Play45 here. So, Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 just released, so I thought I'd share my early thoughts on the season. Is it good so far, or is it bad? But if you want to support me, please consider using code Play45 if you're buying the Battle Pass. And speaking of the Battle Pass, let's start off with that. So in Tier 1, we got Gwenpool. And this skin is honestly amazing, especially when you take the cellar shading and mask off. Definitely one of the best skins in the Battle Pass. Next up, we have War Machine. And this skin is just amazing. It just looks so good. And I think this skin might look a little better than the Iron Man skin we have. Next up, we have Pilverine. And this skin is just epic. I really like that Epic Games is mixing their Fortnite original skins with Marvel characters. And this skin is also probably one of the best skins in the Battle Pass. Next up, we have Emma Frost. And this might be the weakest skin in the Battle Pass. That might also just be because I don't really care about Emma Frost as a character that much. But the skin itself still looks pretty good. It's just not as good as the others. Next up, we have Captain Jones. And this skin looks really good. Jones mixed with Captain America is just a perfect combo. And I really like the Captain America suit on this skin. Next up, we have Mysterio. And this skin looks amazing. I'm so glad we got another Spider-Man villain in the game. This is also one of the best skins in the Battle Pass. And I really hope we get more Spider-Man villains throughout the season. Next up, we have the Tier 100 skin, which is Shuri. And she looks absolutely incredible, especially the Black Panther edit style. That edit style just looks so good. And then we got Doom as the secret skin. And he looks really good. And I'm really glad we got another Dr. Doom skin, since he's one of my favorite Marvel villains. But I think the original Dr. Doom skin looked better though. So this Battle Pass is absolutely incredible. It might be the best Battle Pass from Chapter 5. Now, let's talk about the map changes. So the map changes this season are pretty good. So first, we got the Raft, which is a really good location. Then we got Doomstat. I hope I said that correctly, which is also a really good location. Then we have Doom's Courtyard, which I haven't been to that much, so I don't really remember the location that much. And finally, we have Castle Doom, which is probably the best named location added this season. And Galactus's helmet is also just chilling in the ocean, which looks really cool. So yeah, the map changes this season are really good. Now, let's talk about the weapons and items that were added this season. So first, we have the dual micro SMGs, which are so fun to use. They just shoot so fast and I always love dual weapons. Next, we have the Monarch pistol, which is also really fun to use. It's just so satisfying to hit shots with it, and it gets some extra cool points since you're just holding it in one hand. Then, we have the Sovereign shotgun, which I hope I said correctly, and this is probably the best shotgun from Chapter 5. Then we have the return of the Striker burst rifle, which is also fun to use. I haven't used it that much though. Then we got War Machine's Arsenal, which is really fun to use. It's so fun to shoot rockets out of this thing. Then we also got War Machine's Hover Jets, which is fun to use, but I don't really see myself using it that much later on in the season. Then we also got War Machine's Auto Turret, which is a pretty cool weapon. It can be extremely overpowered if you combine it with Captain America's shield. And speaking of Captain America's shield, next up we have Captain America's shield, which works pretty much the same as it did in the endgame LTM if I remember correctly. But it's definitely really fun to use. And last but not least, we have Doom's Arcane Gauntlets, which are pretty fun to use, but I have only used it for one match, so I can't really say that much about it. So yeah, the weapons and items added this season are really good. So overall, I love this season so far. I might also be a little biased since I'm a huge Marvel fan, but the Battle Pass is incredible, the map changes are really good, and the new weapons and items are amazing. But I hope Epic Games gives us new Marvel items throughout the entire season instead of giving us everything in the first 2 weeks. But I'm also really excited to see what Marvel skins we'll get in the item shop. But what are your thoughts on this season so far? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!